Everybody's cheated. What's up, guys? So it's story time, and what story time is basically a series I'm doing that's basically fucked up things that's happened in my life. Yeah, this series is gonna go on for a while. It's gonna be some great stories about my life and my personal experiences, and like I don't know if some people can relate. I got fucking caught cheating when I wasn't even cheating for that. I was cheating for another reason. I don't know if that makes sense to ya. Once upon a fucking time, I was doing a test. And always during the test, I don't study. So like, you know, and I get stuck on a question. And they're like, oh fuck. And I'm like thinking, I'm like sweating. I'm like, yes. Anyways, it's a question that I didn't get. But like, there was a nigga right next to me. He was really smart. So I was like, yo, psh. Like, I was trying to be inconspicuous, as these niggas say. And I'm like, psh, psh, psh. The nigga's like, what the fuck you want? I was like, yo, bro, what's number 4? Yes, that or Leon were 4. And this nigga was like, oh, we gotta keep it on the dialogue. So he was like, number 4 is D. I'm like, I got you, bro. Thank you. You? All chill, all fancy. I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting it. I'm like, after that, I'm chilling. I'm like, ooh, rain on these niggas and shit. But no. Again, when the test is over, of course I gotta put my date. Yo, bro, what's the date? 4/5/14. I don't remember when it was. It was like this year. This was like, oh, Matthew, what are you talking to? I'm like, no, I just asked him for the date. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, bitch, I asked him for the date. Seriously, are you really gonna pull that in high school? Bitch, I'm asking this nigga for the date. What do you mean pull shit in high school? Like, these bitches was bugging, right? And I was like, yo, I was asking him for the date straight up. Alright, she was like, alright. She gave me that smirk. I was like, shut the fuck up. Get out of here. So limping ass nigga. She walks like, that's how she walked. Like. And anyway, yeah, I asked her for the date. And then after class, she's like, you can't be doing that. I'm like, what the fuck? Long story short, the next day, my main teacher comes up to me and she's like, I need to talk to you outside the hall. We go outside the hall. I'm thinking, oh fuck, what did I do this time? These ass niggas better not ratting me out. And the teacher's like, you can't be doing that on the test. I'm like, what? What? And bitch, like, you can't be doing that on top. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? I wasn't talking. I was dead about to cry. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, I'm dead serious. I was crying. Like, my nigga, we can ask this nigga. He don't even like, he likes me, but like, straight on, we can ask this nigga. That I asked him for questions. Of course, I cheated before that, not during that. So like, they're like, no, you can't be doing that. I'm like, fuck out of here with this. Like, remember high school next year. Anyways, it gives me 0. I get called to the principal's office. I go down. I'm walking my ass down. I'm like, I'm balling. I ain't got nothing to do with these hoes already. So I'm walking, and I'm thinking she's gonna say the same shit my teacher told me. Anyway, she comes out of nowhere. You can't be having a book out during the test. What? A book? Long story short, this bitch flips the script and says I had a book out during the test. A book? They said it was an ELA test. They said I had the notebook on. Bitch, I don't even write notes in your class. This bum ass teacher. And then she's like, you can't be doing that. You can't have your book out. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even have my book out. If you're gonna get me called out for cheating, at least like the right thing, like cheating over the right thing, my nigga. This bitch said I had my book on my desk. Yo, I was like heated that day. I was like Muhammad Ali, my nigga. I was like, oh, I go back to the class. She's like, I have to talk to the teacher, right? I'm like, what are you talking about? I have my book on my desk. She hands me a book like I had it on my desk. You can't be having this out during the test. I'm like, where the fuck did you find this? This shit was like in my book bag. This bitch like Charlie snatched it. I'm like, yo, this bitch is getting me tight. This bitch, she dead don't want me in the school. Fuck out of here, bitch. I roll my eyes back in that bitch. I wanted to see her say some shit. She was like, you can't be doing. And then she was like, oh, you got a 0. I'm like, oh fuck, bitch. Where you come out with that book? I was cheating, but not for that. Get the fuck out of here. Long story short, I'm actually no longer with us. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that story time. Follow my Instagram to keep updated, you know, be posted. Also, subscribe for more fun content. And for real though, I don't think you can find that teacher.